Everyone thought the wedding feast was ruined. The joy was ending. The guests were whispering. The family was embarrassed. But in the moment of greatest disappointment, Jesus quietly performed a miracle so powerful, it revealed who he truly was. The sun was setting over the small village of Cana in Galilee. Music filled the air. Laughter echoed across the courtyard. It was a day of celebration, a wedding day. Families rejoiced. Tables were filled. Guests danced. This was supposed to be a perfect moment. But beneath the joy, something was going terribly wrong. Behind the scenes, servants rushed in panic. The wine was gone. The jars were empty. The celebration collapsing. In their culture, running out of wine meant humiliation for the family. Whispers spread through the crowd. What happened? Is the wine finished? This is embarrassing. The bride's family worried. The groom felt shame. The joy was slipping away. Mary, the mother of Jesus, noticed the quiet chaos. She had seen her son live humbly, quietly, patiently. But deep inside, she knew who he truly was. She had been waiting for the moment when heaven would finally be revealed through him. She looked at Jesus and whispered, "They have no wine." She didn't command him. She didn't pressure him. She simply brought the problem to the one who could solve it. Jesus replied gently, "Woman, my hour has not yet come." It wasn't disrespect. It was a sign that his true mission, his path to the cross, would unfold on God's timing. But Mary understood something deeper. She turned to the servant and said with quiet confidence, "Do whatever he tells you." Her faith activated something powerful. Nearby stood 6 large stone water jars, each holding 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus spoke calmly, "Fill the jars with water." The servants didn't question, didn't argue, didn't try to understand. They simply obeyed. They filled the jars to the brim, water spilling over the edges. Obedience always prepares the way for the miraculous. Then Jesus said, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." The servants hesitated. What would happen when he tasted plain water? Would they be reprimanded, embarrassed? But they obeyed. The master of the feast lifted the cup, brought it to his lips, and his eyes widened. The water had become wine, but not ordinary wine, the best wine, richer, sweeter, more perfect than anything served earlier. A miracle performed quietly without spectacle. The master called the groom over, confused and amazed. He said, "Everyone brings out the good wine first, and after people have drunk freely, then the cheaper wine. But you saved the best for last." The groom was stunned. He had no idea what Jesus had done. The guest rejoiced, unaware of the miracle behind the scenes. The celebration continued, brighter than before. Nearby, the disciples watched everything. They had seen Jesus call them. They had heard his teachings. But this was different. This miracle revealed his glory, quietly, yet undeniably. And the scripture says, his disciples believed in him. Their faith deepened. Their eyes opened. This was only the beginning. Jesus didn't turn water into wine to impress anyone. He didn't do it for attention. He didn't do it to show off. He did it because someone was hurting. A family was embarrassed. A celebration was falling apart. And Mary asked him in faith. This miracle reveals God's heart. He cares about your needs, even the ones that seem small. He steps in when life falls short. He turns emptiness into abundance. He transforms disappointment into joy. The water jars were used for purification, religious washing. Jesus filled them wine, a symbol of joy, covenant, and his future sacrifice. His miracle whispered the message of the entire gospel. Human effort can run dry, but Jesus brings new life, new joy, new beginnings. And here's what this miracle teaches us. Even when you feel empty, embarrassed, unprepared, out of options, Jesus can still turn things around in ways you never expected. He saves the best for last. Your story is not over. The jars of your life may look empty, but Jesus specializes in filling empty places with something better. What part of this miracle touches your heart the most? Do you believe Jesus can still transform situation today? Comment below which miracles of Jesus I should cover in episode 2. Share this video with someone who needs hope today.